Yeah, I decided to put together this video because there's so many penalties in this game. So this is the first penalty against Snoking. It's in the first period. Here you can see that the defending player White, gets his stick up into the Spokane player's hands. You can see it here again. Just barely causes him to turn. So felt that was a hook. Go on to the second. This is the first penalty for Spokane. When I look at this second time, probably not a penalty, but still the puck is gone and the player goes ahead and dumps him. So I go ahead and call that an interference on him. This is the second penalty on Spokane. Coach was super mad about this one, thought the player was tripped. But when you look at this, you'll see that the Spokane player uses his stick to try and get around this guy. It's in slow-mo, and as he does it, he hits him actually in the cage right there with his stick. So that was a high stick. Felt that one needed to be called there. On to the next one. You can leave the video on here because you can hear the slash. It was going to call that, but decided not to. And then the defending player from Snoking grabs a hold of the Spokane player as he's falling and brings him down. So there's the slash, no call. Come in here. Next one is a third penalty on Snoking here. Really just basically a late hit, gets his elbow up really high. So this could have been head contact. I decided to just call it as a rough. The puck's nowhere near here, so just unnecessary. Gets his hand up. This is a boarding call that I missed. I leave the sound on so you can hear it, but you can see no intent to play the puck. Guy's away from the boards, and he violently goes into the boards. So Snoking got away with one there. This is a basic check from behind. It's a fourth and fifth penalty. You can see the player is making contact to the back, driving him into the boards. So that's 2 and 10 for that. This is penalty 6. This was unfortunate. Player's just trying to make a play on him, but you can see his foot contacts the player, Spokane player. You can see it right here. That basically just trips him. Have to call that. Seventh penalty here. This is a tough call here, but the player has a stick up around his waist right there, and it just pulls him back. He was already beat, and he pulls him back. And kind of show it here again. You can see that it rotates the Spokane player right there, and the puck goes sideways. So I called that a hook. This is a pretty easy call. Basically, the player didn't protest and went straight to the box. So not even going to show a doublet of that because that was a pretty easy call for that one. Tripping was actually put forward as a hooking call. Next one here, this is Snoking penalty number 9. This player really protested on this, but this is clear cross check. He gets the puck in, extends his arms, and knocks that player down, gives his player an advantage to get the puck. This is Spokane's third penalty. Clearly brought the player down, resulted in a penalty shot. I consulted with the linesman. He also agreed, John Essex, veteran, and so we gave the penalty shot on this one to Spokane. That was their third penalty. This one also not protested. You can see player is beat. Player White is beat, gets around and hooks the player and brings him down. So it was a hooking call. This call here, this is a tough call. You can see I didn't raise my arm right away on this one because I was thinking maybe to let this one go. But when I thought about how far the player went back and that this player was accelerating through the check, this is a charge. He had no intent to play the puck, wanted to punish him. So I felt this was a charge here. And then at the end of the game, had a misconduct reported by the linesman for a player just chirping kind of at the refs. And then that resulted in, the 13th penalty. The last penalty was for excessive penalties for the coach. So